It's the fourth day and still didn't get the shot I want. I am trying to capture the seashell monument here with the island in the background, but the weather is not helping me. The first day it was a bit sunny and a bit cloudy, so I got decent pictures. So what I want actually is an amazing background, an amazing clouds, a dramatic clouds. So I came up at sunset and the sun set from that side. I most probably should get decent results, but because of the sea ebb and flow, the sea level goes up and covers the sand and most of the rock. It's not the same scene anymore. The second option is at sunrise, and unfortunately it's not also giving me the feel and the look I'm thinking of, because the sun rises from that side and my camera angle is this side. However, today is a bit rainy on and off, so I must probably get good result. Well, let me explain. This shot is from the first day. Extremely nice, good looking clouds and composition, but I still want to capture the same scene at the golden hour. A dramatic golden sky, or maybe having the sun setting in the frame. Unfortunately, this sounds impossible. You know, this is Mother Nature and never been always like we wish. Most people like to shoot wide angle, but a wide angle lens will show the island in the background very small. So if you go back a little bit and zoom in, the island will be bigger in size. Alright. These are the images I got at different focal length from several days, and honestly I like the wide angle image at 16mm very much. Not only because it's showing the shell at its best from a decent low angle, but the sky looks really nice and you feel like, oh, I should be giving the sky more room in this composition. In landscape photography, you absolutely have zero control on the weather. So the sky might be 1, 2 or even 3 stops brighter than the foreground. So how do you expose in such a cloudy day? If you would like to have a single picture, it's much better to expose for the highlights, which is here the sky or the clouds. Then recover the shadows later on in Lightroom. The second option is to make exposure bracketing, and in this case I think 3 exposure bracketing will work as fine. Here is how to recover shadows in Lightroom. Alright, let's take this as an example, and as you see the foreground is underexposed. All you need is a little bit of tweaking. Exposure to plus 0.6, highlights to minus 90 or 100, blacks to minus 30, shadows plus 80 or 90, clarity to 30, dehaze to plus 10, and a little bit of extra tweaking. Vibrance to 30, exposure to plus 0.4, scroll down to HSL settings, blue saturation to 40, and finally blue luminance to minus 20. And this is before and after. Before and after. I noticed as well a catchy boat floating on the sand, so let's have a look on it. Maybe I got interesting pictures as well. Excuse me for the sound quality. Unfortunately, the wind velocity was so high and my voice is not so clear. So I was saying the focal length and the point where you stand will change the form of the boat. This picture is at 35mm and this one is at 25mm. See the difference? I'm more close to the boat, thus the shape of it looks larger, and to me, looks more interesting. It's more like telling a story. Unfortunately, the monotone colors you see is a result of grey clouds. I did my best in editing these images, but still not liking it that much. I think I'm done for today, and like I mentioned earlier, I wish having better sky and better clouds. But I came up with decent pictures, but not the ones I wish having. And now it starts raining a bit, so this is landscape photography, and when the weather changes, there is no guarantee that your plans will work as expected. Deal with it, tweak it, or come back in another day.